Hey y'all, NWO fans. Welcome to WCF World Custom Figures and the newest member of the NWO. Oh my god! Hola amigos, it's Will here from Will's Custom Figures coming at you today with a big bad breakdown of the one and only, the Hall of Famer, the recently deceased but legend in his own right, Virgil. And this is no other than the NWO, the New World Order version of Virgil that I've done in tribute to the guy. Rest in peace, Virgil. So guys, please sit back, relax, and I'm going to talk you through why and how I made this guy and everything else in between. So just for anybody that's been under a rock, unfortunately, I think it was March, I'm pretty sure. Might have been February, but we've seen the unfortunate passing of an absolute wrestling legend. Virgil was never a world champion. He was never the main event of a Wrestlemania. However, the guy was around the wrestling scene for such a long time. He was in WWE, WWF, the glory years, NWO, WCW. And do you know what? People kind of throw a lot of shade at Virgil, but the guy was pretty good in the ring, I'm not going to lie. Now, this custom figure, as you can probably tell, this was made using the original Virgil base. So this is the WWF Hasbro Virgil that was released many, many moons ago, back in the 90s. And I'm so happy with it as a base. Now, what I've done is I want to just bring him up to the camera a little bit. I've added clay here. You can actually see a small clay seam here where I joined it. And added that, used a nice scalpel to add the cut off the excess clay and add a nice little bit of texture at the bottom there so you can see where his jeans end. I used a wolf grey and various different blues, Virgil blues paints to get this nice colour. Do a darker colour, then a lighter, then a darker dry brushing, then a lighter dry brushing, and sort of rinse and repeat until that's finished. These are the same normal boots. I just glossed them black rather than the standard white, which they come in. Of course, I had to cover up his shorts as well, which he always wore. Now, for anyone that doesn't know, he was the manager to the $1 Million Man, and quite a controversial character. But going over to the NWO, that's why I brought Scott Hall in at the beginning. Here he is, rest in peace, another absolute legend. Scott Hall, I can't imagine that Virgil was number one on the NWO's list of team members to add in and to bring in. And he definitely wasn't getting any of those special contracts like your Kevin Nash's and Bret the Hitman Hart's and everyone else. But nevertheless, there was a place in the NWO at one point for this guy. And yeah, the head still moves. I've done a full repaint on it. This is actually going up on eBay, guys, if anyone's interested. Did a full repaint of the whole head because it's absolutely horrific paintwork. The NWO logo has been completely hand painted on as well. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so you can just see some of the detail on the face. There we go. Let's set him down there. There we go. Look at that. How it should have been painted originally. I've even painted the lips a different colour and did a nice little varnish gloss on the eyes and on the lips to try and make it stand out a little bit more. Now, the sleeves, as you can see, I've used yet again a little bit of Virgil clay. Sculpted the sleeves on there, so it is actually 3D. And this is the favourite version of Virgil that I could find in the NWO gear from Google. I did a nice little belt buckle just painted on there. Didn't want to do too much because I liked the material. You can see the original Virgil had like a material around his trunks where they joined his waist, and I wanted to keep that in there. I thought that would look nice with the jeans. And guys, that's pretty much it for me. I just wanted to bring this on here and give you guys a little bit of a overview of a legend, somebody that I think was immortalized in plastic form. So often we look at wrestlers that never have had their very own wrestling figure. And here is another WCW alumni. Here is my Juventud Guerrera. He will be, the video for that should have dropped a couple of days ago, but is also on eBay this week. If anyone is interested, then please feel free to pick up them and make a couple of bids. And I've got another couple of WCW legends that are coming very, very soon. I've got Jimmy Mouth from the South. I'm not going to spoil it. I've got an awful lot of legends coming, and I kind of don't want to spoil it. But some also glory years WWF legends as well, like Gorilla Monsoon, Mr. Fuji, and other members of the NWO. And of course, there is Bret the Hitman Hart, controversially going over to WCW after the Montreal screw job just as another little bit of a size comparison against one of the original Hasbro figures. So guys, that is it from me. Please give me a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of this video. And please stay tuned. There is lots and lots more WCW, WWE, AEW wrestling content coming very, very soon. So from Hoovy, from Bret the Hitman Hart, and from Virgil, who has now been immortalized in his new world order, the NWO wrestling outfit. I will see you guys on the next one. Adios.